Hey guys, it's Carrie here. I'm back with another video. Today I'll be showing you guys how I decorated my drawing tablet slash pen displays. I did this two ways actually. This was actually the first time I did it on my other big drawing tablet, the Vike drawing tablet, and that one was a little bit more difficult since it does have on-screen buttons and I didn't know what I was doing, so I did not measure properly. I used contact paper, which is basically just like a giant sticker paper. It doesn't leave a lot of residue. I'll leave the exact one that I used down below. I chose white because I wanted my display to match my setup a little bit more. I don't see too much videos on this on YouTube showing you how you can decorate your tablet. So you can definitely use cute colors, but don't do what I did in this first half of the video. And the second half of the video, you guys will see me try this with my other pen display, which is from U1, which I got a little bit later. And that one doesn't have any on-screen buttons. I took more time to measure. This time, I just wanted to see if this worked because I was just like such in a rush. I kind of just eyeball it, so this one just came out a lot more messy, but I wanted to show this part since I know not many people have all the tools that I eventually got towards the end of the video, which was like a better cutter. I was just using scissors for this, and again, guys, make sure you definitely measure. So if you don't have all the tools that I have, this is how I eyeballed it, but I know you can definitely do it much better if you take time to measure with a ruler and mark it down. And I used like scissors and an X-Acto knife to cut this, but when you're cutting with an X-Acto knife, don't do what I did. Make sure you use a ruler with the X-Acto knife so you're cutting straight, because as you guys can tell in this one, I did not cut straight, but I didn't really care at that point because I just wanted to see would this work, and it did. And I use a paper rounder since a lot of tablets, well, this pen display specifically has round edges. So and I know I made a short on this, a YouTube short video on this, and if you guys are wondering how does it hold up a couple months later, it still holds up pretty well. I'm actually not using my big pen displays right now, so I'm about to do this again for my smaller pen tablets. I might try experimenting with more fun colors, and I'll document it once as well so I can show you guys how I decorate it. So yeah, I didn't have a lot of footage with how the end product looks like, so I'll link some video in the pop-up card so that way you guys can see how it looks like an actual drawing use, if it interrupts anything and stuff like that. So over here, that's when I'm starting like with the other tablet. I got a giant guillotine, I don't know how to say that name. I got basically a giant paper cutter for this one. I took time to measure so nothing was curved, and I took my time on it since I did like how the first one came out. And this tablet was much easier since it does not have on-screen buttons, and I use again my paper rounder corner that I normally use for like my sticker sheets. And this one came out so much better. The hardest part was like I had to do this in like different pieces, even though the contact paper came in a giant roll. My paper cutter is only 12 inches, so I did have to like overlap it a little bit so there was a line. So I ended up like putting stickers on top of that. So you guys can see I'm using a ruler and pen. I'm measuring so I don't cover up any of the screen accidentally. I know in the YouTube short video that I did of this, some people mentioned and how the reason that drawing tablets have a black border is because it helps with the colors much better. I'm not sure if that's true. For me, I didn't notice it too much. I just like that it would match my setup, and hopefully this video shows that there's interest in having tablets of different colors. I know XP Pen started to do that with some of their tablet line, but it's not on their Pro tablet line or their bigger ones. I would love to see companies just do this right off the bat so I don't have to DIY this, since I don't have the best hand. Even though I took my time to measure and cut, it still is not perfect, as you guys can see in some of the shots, that it wasn't like perfectly straight. I imagine this was probably much easier if you use a cutting machine. At the recording time of this video, when I filmed everything, I did not have my cutting machine like a Cricut or Silhouette, or even my new cutting machine now, the Brother Scan and Cut. So I might, for my next time that I do this, I might try using my cutting machine and like measure, and then so that way like this comes out more smoothly, because I did see another artist do this on Instagram. I'll try to link their video down below. I forgot the artist's name, but they ended up doing like a pink border with their Yuan tablet. It was so cute, so that's what initially inspired me, since I love decorating my space. As you guys can see, I'm still using that same giant roll of contact paper, and yeah, it's the hard thing about that is like since that contact paper comes rolled, like unrolling it was like a little bit more of a pain when trying to measure and things. It's just like small things to worry about. So if you're doing this, make sure you just like leave books on top of your contact paper if it's like super long. And I ended up using like a tweezer to help me like unpeel it, since it's basically like a giant sticker, and that's how it came out. Now to add stickers to like hide the gaps and stuff. And if you guys have any questions, let me know down below. I'll make sure to link every single thing I use, even the different tablets, and this is how it looks. It matches so much better. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll catch you guys in my next one.